Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Whomst podcast. I'm your host, George Collins. It's episode 51. 52. Lost count. Had a lot of people here the last few days. Here with me today is another Capital City Comedy favorite. He's basically the newest member, if anything. He's been here for about a year now. But anyway, his name is Kyle Miner. Extremely funny. How you doing, man?
What's up, man? Yeah. Thanks for having me. How you doing?
Finally got you here.
Yeah.
It's been like fucking 3 months now.
17 years you've been trying to get me on this podcast.
Since I was since I first started recording on Windows 98 computers. I'm like, I need a dude named Kyle. But shit, man. Yeah.
Why you still burning CDs?
Yeah, I've been doing it for fucking forever. It's half a joke. It's for real. I've been doing this shit for like recording it on like CDs and giving it to friends back in middle school. I don't know why the fuck they listen to the shit.
Bootleg podcast out the trunk.
Like,
selling boot camp.
Hey, yo, bro, you want to listen to some random ass shit? I got you, bro.
Got the podcast mixtapes,
bro. I talk about lunch cafeteria food. That's on this one. I swear to God, it's funny. Here you go. No, but yeah. You how long you been doing comedy for, man?
Shoot, man. Yeah, just about a year. The first ever time doing stand up was that competition at GPT South at the Capital City Comedy.
So none before that.
Nothing before that.
Okay, that's what's up. I mean, some people just got the talent for it, man. Like shit, you came out punching the same way I did my first year. Hopefully you don't do the same thing I did and just lose your passion after like 4 years.
Oh nah, man, it's not gonna take. It's not gonna take that long to lose my passion. Man. It's almost gone right now.
It's already gone. But shit, man. Okay. Well, have you been thinking about like how serious are you trying to do this? Like, are you trying to like do touring? Or are you trying to like move out of Montgomery to do this?
Yeah, that's the first. That's the first thing. You know what I'm saying? I would like to do comedy well enough to afford health insurance. Right. So that's the first thing.
Pay rent.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But nah, man, it's just how long, how far I could take it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And just ride it till the wheels fall off. Let's just see where this thing goes.
Right. Well, I'm most likely I will. You got some stuff recorded anywhere on the internet right now, like on YouTube?
I ain't got nothing, man.
Right.
I don't put nothing out. I just didn't feel like it was good enough yet. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, man, you giving yourself, underestimating yourself, dude. We probably record next open mic. If you're in Montgomery, most likely half the crowd that's here will be in Montgomery. You could catch Kyle here at GT South, right on Eastern Boulevard next to Troy, every other Thursday. By the time this come out, open mic already be done. But every other Thursday, you come check us out. Instagram, ccyall.com, and come check us out. You can find Kyle there. He's been at almost every open mic now. So yeah.
I skipped a few.
Just a few.
Yeah.
You go a lot more than I do now. So shit. I brought you on because if anything, we have like a running joke in Capital City Comedy. Like the black people kind of like replace each other.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
What you got to tell me about this? What?
It's like a thing. It's like a weird curse too. Like when I first started about 3 years ago, it was a guy named he comes every now and then. Travis Black Jesus Johnson.
Yeah.
He was the original black guy in Capital City Comedy, and then I came in and he stopped doing comedy. And about a year passed, and Brandon came in.
Yeah.
I didn't stop, but my writing kind of slowed down after him.
Yeah.
And then you and Keisha came in, but y'all can't cancel each other out because I think opposite sex.
Two comics, two black comics can't occupy the same space at the same time.
Well, she did break her leg, so broke her foot. So
I'm holding it down for the for the home team,
right?
Holding it down for the black hand side.
Right there you go. So shit. So yeah, it's still running on there. So you're the main token black guy right now.
Okay.
So, and we're all funny. That's what's fucked up.
Yeah.
We come in, we're funny, take it over for a while. We can become the face, and then whoever come next.
I'm the black face.
Yeah, you're the black face.
I'm the black face.
Yeah,
of
once Keisha get her leg back and she's able to like do flips and shit, she'll be back.
Let me ask you a question, man.
What's
Like, since we talking about comedy?
Yeah.
You the guy, you've been on tours and stuff like that. Like, what's your approach You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're definitely a storyteller, but like,
fucking, I'm sorry, dude. These goddamn, you ask for healthcare one goddamn time, and all these motherfuckers call you every other day and shit. But my approach for comedy, shit, man. Right now, I'm just doing it, man. I ain't got no like real goals for real. Like I keep talking about it, but like I'm moving in February, and that's about it. I don't even know if I'm like legit good at this until I like take the chance and like get out there in like a completely different crowd.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, like now recently, now that I'm like self-aware, like I know I'm not any good here anymore. I think
any good here anymore. I was good here.
Yeah, at one time, at one point, but like I think people just got one out used to me, or I have to write such at a high level now for this area because they just heard all my jokes and all my concepts, and then I can't really shock people anymore. Unless I say some like ridiculous shit, like my recent stuff with like the Hitler shit.
Yeah.
So,
do you ever go back and like redo your jokes, punch them up, and you know what I'm saying, add new like tags or whatever to the punchlines, or real technical comedian terms right here going on?
If I get lucky, like if I'm writing stories and shit like that, and it makes sense, and I'm like, oh yeah, fucking, oh that makes sense. That makes sense. Like that old honey baked ham joke I had.
Yeah, and
I just like kind of, most likely I'll just add it to the story. It's kind of fucking lazy. And I'm like, oh, good example would be like the one I keep going back to. If I happen to say something that's ghetto, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this time back, I was at Piggly Wiggly, and they had half off ice cream and shit, and I opened it up. It was like half the ice cream was gone. It was like a spoon in and everything. Shit was fucking disgusting. Like I still bought the shit. It was like fucking half price. It's a deal. Anyway, it's just keep it going like that. I just add it to it,
which kind of riff on it and stuff like that.
And it makes it worse because my story's already long as hell. So
I don't know, man. I think it's kind of like, it's weird. It's weird. You know what I mean? I got into comedy at a weird time, man, because it seems like stand-up is the thing to do now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think like 10 years ago it was MMA, you know what I mean? Like, jiu-jitsu fighting.
MMA
you know
and rapping.
Yeah. Well, that shit ain't gonna never die. Everybody gonna always want to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But
I completely understand what you're saying.
It's like, man, you know, and you see it's exploding. You know what I mean? Netflix.
Everybody
got a whole bunch of people on there that's not funny. You see what I'm saying? And you know, it's just like it's all over the place, man. You know, it's all over the place. I guess it's because in such a crazy world, man, you know, stand-ups are the only ones that's really kind of still telling the truth. I
mean, I guess plus it's like it seems really easy to get into. Like literally,
it's easy to get into, but
like,
it's not easy to be successful.
Right, you be good at it and shit. Or at least halfway decent to where you'll want to. You have the confidence to keep on doing it, even if you're not the best. But yeah, I understand completely because when I first started, like fucking nobody I knew was doing stand up.
Yeah, man.
Until the moment you do an open mic where you're like, yeah, I'm a comedian now. You're like, me too.
Yeah, I'm funny, man. Yeah. Where you doing it? I want to come out there.
Yeah, fucking nobody comes out.
They don't come out.
Piece of shit.
They don't come out.
Fucking asshole.
Tell me, oh man, let me hear one of your jokes.
Yeah, I'm at work, dude.
Yeah, man. You know, like don't do that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't ask you to perform shit.
Right.
You know, when you not ready to perform, leave me alone. Come to the show. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hear the joke, come to the show. And then they never come.
Grab a handful of forks and like bag this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, just for no reason.
I want to see you. You good at this shit, right?
Give me some extra ketchup back there.
Give me the empty bottle. Shake it.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, man. You know, it's weird. You know, I don't know what I'm doing. I just started this. Don't put me on the spot like that. You fuck with my anxiety.
Right. Maybe then feel like I ran out of jokes and shit. Like, oh, I heard that because you fucking asked me in fucking Walmart, you asshole. What was the thing that made you want to do it though? Like that thing is like I was an Arthur. Wasn't a good one, but I was an Arthur. So
you were an Arthur? Like you were you pulled a sword out of a stone and like you was the king.
Well, I was that
England.
too. I was that too.
You was an Arthur. Okay.
Yeah, then my skin got dark.
Oh.
So
you mean like somebody who writes books?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No, yeah, I wrote like 2 really shitty books. Back, I knew I wasn't good at it. I decided to like telling a story. So like that was the one thing that pushed me to like comedy.
Okay,
So,
yeah, I can see that, man. I can see that. Despair pushed me to comedy.
Yeah.
Being at rock bottom and being super depressed.
Yeah, you're like, fuck it.
And you know,
yeah,
the last stop before suicide.
Right, you like that one or two friends to be like, yeah, you're funny. You like,
well, I
what?
I didn't mean to cut you off, man.
Good.
In all seriousness, what happened was, man, I had a guy, he's a good friend of mine, and he's in the military, and he was from Huntsville, and he was telling me about the scene up there, and telling me how he was to stand up, and just kind of, you know, told me a few jokes and things like that, and how to craft it. And he was like, man, you be good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you funny in conversation,
right?
And you know, your ideas are crazy and off the wall, so
right.
you be good at the way you think. And I was like, no, I won't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew that it's a difference between being funny in conversation
right.
and crafting jokes and getting up there on the mic. But he just was like, nah, man. So he kind of got me thinking about it. And, you know, my ego was like, yeah. You know, I didn't tell him, but my ego was like, yeah, I am pretty funny. I probably kill that shit.
Right.
You know, but then I just started writing some stuff out. And it was shit. It was the most terrible... It was it was shit, man, and you know he helped me work on it. Right. You know what I mean, and so like I say, man, my plan was to go down to like Florida, Tallahassee, Florida, man, and I found an open mic as far away as I could and tried so nobody would know. But something just hit me, man. I was just fuck it.
Gas money.
Yeah, that too. yeah. Times is hard out here. You know, hard out here for a pimp. But you know,
do my first open mic. 300 miles away.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So nobody will know, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be just a bad memory if I bomb. So, but nah, I saw the one at GT South, and it was a couple months away. And I was like, man, I want to go for it. You know, so I was like, I just want to try it, just to see. I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie. Anyway, so you know, and I worked on it, man, and I went up there and I, you know, did my little 5 minutes or whatever,
and everybody liked you, bro.
Yeah, so you know, I
think I was there too
at that first one.
I think so. It was between the actual competition or the one after you won and you got to open for somebody. Yeah, it was one of the two, but that's when I first heard you. Yeah,
so it was one of those. Yeah, man, but it's just, you know, this is one of the only things that, you know, I had success with early on. Everything else is hell.
And it feels fucking great.
Yeah, man, it does. You know, when you connect with people like that, you see what I'm saying? It's more than just making people laugh. You know, people think that's what stand-up is, but it's about connecting people with your ideas. You see what I'm saying? And letting somebody know.
For the first time, people actually understand you.
Yeah, where you come from.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the appeal of it to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I completely understand, dude.
Yeah, I had to turn that shit off though. Let me ask you a question. Do you find out like it bothers me, man? I had this conversation with Kurt Keller, man. That's another funny Capital City comic. We
and they get him on too.
Yeah, we rode up to Huntsville together for a show, man. And I was talking to him about like I hate it when comedians water. Yeah. No, I'm good. I hate it when comedians always have to be comedians. You know what I'm saying? Like you always riffing. And stuff like, you know, we get together and you always got to be the center of attention, or you're always trying to riff or, you know, come up with a funny, you know, little bit and keep it going and add to. I hate that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
we got a few of them in the group too.
Man, I haven't called no names. I don't know. You know, I wasn't talking about anybody personally. But
I will.
I know a few. I know a few that's not in the group. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's like turn that shit off, bro. Like number one, it ain't funny. You see what I'm saying?
Especially if they're not a comic too. Yeah, it's like they know that you're one, so it's like they gotta be funny because this is what you like.
Yeah,
no, I don't, dude. Just chill out.
So he's like, man, I've been working on these jokes for the last 3 weeks. I'm tired of this shit, man.
I don't want to say the same fucking thing.
Yeah, you know. So it's weird. I just walk away. You ever see me walk away? You always like, okay, Kyle is tired of somebody.
Irish goodbye, like fuck it. Yeah, I don't even. I get it, man. Yeah, funny man. Yeah, I gotta do it like that at work. Yeah, every time I fucking see him, he's like, funny man, Collins, man. How you doing, man?
Yeah,
like,
man.
You funny to Kevin Hart. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
It's like I know a backhanded compliment.
Let me hold $200. I know you got it. Like, eat my dick. I'm stalking shelves right now, you fucking douche.
That shit is crazy, man. Like it's the worst having a regular job and being a comic. Like where you, especially when you have to interact with people. Like I'm a personal trainer, man.
Right.
And the worst thing that I ever did was tell people that I'm a comic.
Oh,
That's the worst thing that I did. Everybody at work is always, every time I say something funny or, oh, you should add that to your show. Is that coming? It's like, no, motherfucker, that's me insulting you. You
Dude,
know what
right.
I'm saying? Like, shit.
They want to add to your shit.
Yeah. I think you should
you
say
can keep
this.
that.
Yeah. That's funny. You should put that in your act. And
yeah.
first of all, it was not funny.
Nah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's the worst. It's the worst, man. Like, so.
Fucking dude, fucking shit. Oh, one thing I want to throw at you. Because when you came in here, I was playing Jay-Z and Beyonce and shit, right?
Okay.
So I was like, speaking of Beyonce, and you had made that status about the Lion King.
Okay.
A few days ago.
Yeah, man. They losing their minds over
dude, that shit is a waste of money. It's the most expensive reboot, and it's a lie. It said it was gonna be live action.
I mean, it's computer graphics. Of course, what you think gonna have real lions?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like when it came out, when I first saw the poster about a year and a half ago, it was like, Donald Glover gonna play Simba, and Beyonce gonna play this or that. I'm like, so they're gonna be like in suits, or there's gonna be like some weird like Karma. You remember the Karma movie that Beyonce was in like years ago?
Carmen, yeah.
Carmen, yeah. So it's gonna be like that. Just Donald Glover, like, I'm Simba, and I'll say certain things and make you realize, I'm the. Yeah. So I thought it was gonna be like that. I'm like, why are we making this for?
It's the Broadway shit.
Yeah.
Like they had it on Broadway, so I thought it was gonna be like Cats. You know what I'm saying? Where motherfuckers dressed
Cats
up in like old mop rags
with
and
black
shit.
people.
Yeah. Like
Cats with a Z.
Yeah. With a K, KATZ, Cats.
Fucking it.
Yeah.
But then to see the trailer like last week, I'm like, oh, that's even dumber. This is even dumber. It's the exact same movie. It's just with really expensive voice actors.
Exact, and graphics. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they doing the same thing. They're gonna do it for Aladdin. They're gonna do it. They did it for Beauty and the Beast. You see what I'm saying?
No.
It's like everybody's running out of ideas, man.
Just make your own. Okay, take the time and make your own.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
Where's all the originality? What happened to it? You know what I'm saying? Where's the art? In entertainment.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like you see things that are, they're over the top or they're popular. You see what I'm saying?
They're afraid,
but they're not artistic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't say anything, or they don't really stay with you
because they let these fucking companies hold on to the creative teams. Let the people who aren't creative do the creative choices. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the problem. So, and all they see is money. So whatever makes the most money wins. So just like a popularity contest and Trump winning, it's just that's just how it is. So fucking Beyonce again. Beyonce and Jay-Z. Beyonce and Jay-Z. I don't like them.
Oh, you don't like them?
No. Like I used to like them. I get their icons, stuff like that. Kind of like I guess now people say like, oh, you like Tupac. You're supposed to like Tupac again. You're supposed to say that you don't. That's how they are now. So I like them now because people kind of like listen to their music because they understand our struggle and shit like that. When in reality, they fucking don't.
They really don't.
They don't.
Beyonce was a child star.
Yeah, and they've been rich for over 20 years.
Thank you. She was in Destiny's Child when she was like 14 years old.
They don't know shit.
Jay-Z was a big time crack dealer when he was like 17. So they don't know nothing about all.
They can reminisce and shit.
Yeah. That shit is a pipe dream.
They don't know how it is anymore, man.
Dream sequence and shit.
That's why they don't put like their 2 cents when it comes to like these situations that's been happening lately. They can just say, "Oh, it's bad," and then like there are millions of people.
Yeah, man, they're too far away from.
Yeah.
What's happening? They're too far away from the pulse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, what type of music, like what type of message can you relate to that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just so. It's so off, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And people don't understand. Like, a lot of people don't even know where for that Carter's video, it was real lavish. They was in the art museum and shit like that, man. A lot of people don't know what it was, where it was. You see what I'm saying? But that shit look rich,
right?
Motherfuckers rich. You see what I'm saying? So, man, it's just like.
And if they went, they don't know how to appreciate the same way that they would. It's like that.
Yeah, man. It's you got to have.
Right.
You can't be too far from what's going on, man.
Right.
You gotta be out there in it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, or you either got to be directly in the middle of it, you know what I mean? Or you got to be so far away from it as to the point where you can see it clearly and you can have commentary on it. You see what I'm saying? And that's what hip hop used to be about, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're right there adjacent to it. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? And we're reporting it to you like this how it is. You know, now it's like, you know, I don't know what it is, man. It's just like, it's just materialism and
Right.
you know, all kind of crazy shit, man. And
This last few weeks now, I've been listening to like Project Pat
yeah,
and fucking Method Man.
yeah, man.
Like,
I'm always listening to Outkast
Yeah.
and
Dude.
Scarface and you know the old Nas, man. Like I just can't, and I try. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to keep abreast of what's going on, man.
Right.
Like the kids and stuff. You know, my little girl and you know my other little, you know, both my little girls. They you know they this is their time. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So I try to
they-
stay hip. You know what I'm saying? With what they got going on,
They
man.
listen.
But it's just I know how my parents felt now. Turn that shit off.
Right, this
You know
is
what I'm
bull-
saying? Like
This ain't
God,
music.
What the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? And DMX is out here
Yeah.
killing people. And we say that ain't music. DMX fucked the corpse. You know what I'm saying? You know it's bad if I don't want to hear the shit you listen to, and I listen to a dude that's out here having sex with dead people.
Jesus Christ. Man, Shy just ran into Cradle to the Grave.
that
last
movie?
night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
fucking DMX versus Jet Li.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
We'll
man.
never have that shit again. But I tried to give him a chance. These newer rappers,
I like some of them.
I tried. Like 6ix9ine, I listened to few of his stuff. Similar to like when Waka Flocka first came out.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like Waka Flocka for nothing. Like
Yeah.
it was like just loud and bullshit.
Yeah.
So now that I understand that, that's just what his character is. Now I kind of appreciate his music a little bit more.
As long as because
Yeah.
he's being authentic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's still authentic, man. So
And
yeah.
it took me a while for 6ix9ine. It was like he's just as loud, just as angry in a way. It's like everything's like just shoot him up, kill him, and all this shit. And if you just look past that, then I won't say it's good, but you can at least listen to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's one dude named Trippie Redd. Have you seen him?
I've heard of him.
Yeah, with the red hair and the shark teeth.
Oh, that sounds whack. That just sounds whack, man.
The shark teeth dude. Let me see. Basically, what I'm gonna say, all his music, it's the same thing. It's like, shoot him up, kill him, beat him, all that shit. But then he got these R&B beats. They sound really good.
Yeah.
They got really good like R&B beats. But in the back of them, he talking about killing people and all that shit. And it reminds me of this song, Skin Bone, 100 Miles.
Oh, yeah. That shit is hilarious.
But yeah, this whole album sounds kind of like that. It's just like really piano-y, real good beats and shit like that. And I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna sneak in your house. I'm gonna break your legs and all that type of shit. I'm like, that's so weird, and it's emotional, especially coming from someone with a face like that. I'm gonna put in a thumbnail so you see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But
he looks like a.
Yeah, there you go, shark teeth.
He kind of looks like Edward Scissorhands, like a light skinned Edward Scissorhands with tattoos on his face.
Like
you know what I'm saying? Like
and even more emo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so fucking weird. Anyway, what was that? Lost the where the recording was at. So, but that anything else you listening to, man?
Man, I listen to a lot of music, man. I
Like,
listen to a lot of
anything
weird.
new?
I listen to a lot of weird music. The hip hop that I'm on, I like the Cool Kids. I'm really into this band called The Internet.
Oh
Yeah,
dude, that's
yeah,
the
I love
great.
The Internet, man.
They had just had a release too. Actually.
Did they? Oh man, I saw them at Afro Punk, man. I went to Afro Punk back in October, man, and I saw them.
Yeah, they did
the first little part of that set.
It was like I want to say about 2 months ago. They released something. The Hive Mind. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Oh, that was only 2 months ago, man. I've
Yeah,
been
like
bumping that.
a month or two.
I thought I was listening to that longer than 2 months ago, but it's a good album, man.
I don't know when it came out.
That music is dope. You know what I'm saying? And it's it has substance. The music has substance, man.
Right.
You know, that's what I want to hear. Like, I'm all about having fun and stuff like that, man. But it's only so much.
Right.
Like, it's only so much, man. Like, it's only so much part of music. Like, I want to hear somebody who, is really clever and, you know what I mean, has really got got good ideas and things like that. Maybe that's just 'cause I'm getting old.
Right. I don't know where they're from, but I know they're from the same group as Tyler the Creator. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
They from what's that?
Our Future.
Yeah. Wolf
Gang.
Yeah.
OFWGTF,
I didn't know
whatever.
that.
Yeah. What Earl Sweatshirt and all them. Yeah,
Earl Sweatshirt was with them too.
yeah, all of them was together. I don't know if they together now, but I heard it was like a breakup at some point. But I don't know who left. But I know it's Tyler, Earl, and if they still affiliate with them, the internet still.
They like the new Death Row.
Yeah, yeah, but it's like teenage bullshit.
Yeah. Got a whole bunch of groups and stuff under the same umbrella.
Don't fuck my girl. You don't know. You're not loyal to us, so they like break up or say some shit at a concert, and you hear about it on Twitter in like some vague ass message. Like, okay, hip hop news is fucking boring.
Yeah,
that's what I tried to learn because I had tried to get Jamar on the other day, and I don't know how to have like a regular conversation about like rap and hip hop, right? So I like try to do some hip hop research and shit, like what's going on, and the only thing I could find was shit like this, like the recent shit about like Bow Wow and Future. They're like weird beef with Future having a baby with like his baby mama, or it's basically everybody fucking each other's baby mamas, or 6ix9ine going to jail, or Diddy's ex and all that shit.
That's just so fake, man. Like, you could tell, like all these women you know, and you just had to fuck
the exact
Drake
same
baby
one.
mama. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like, it's weird. It's weird, man. The whole shit is just it's scripted.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's drawn out.
Right.
It's a soap opera. You know,
That's
and just stop being. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about that.
Cardi B clapping off on everybody. Like, all right, we get it. I'm still kind of pissed off nobody brought up the fact that he like texting little girls, but it's okay. It's Drake, right? It's okay. We're just gonna ignore it,
man. But you know what? Like when it come out, then it's gonna be like the biggest shit ever.
Right.
Like nobody ever seen it coming, and
knew for years. So. I'm like here the whole time talking about it for fucking months at a time.
Yeah, man. So when it come back around, man, you be able to break those jokes back out.
Yeah,
it's coming back around. Yeah,
yeah. Leave it.
It's gonna come back around.
Let me see something. All right. You heard about what's going on recently since we're in Alabama about the recent shootings here.
Yeah, man. The mall.
Yeah, I joked about all our fake ass shootings we had years ago, like Lee having a shooting, which technically wasn't a school shooting. It was just some dude missing, and it just happened to hit it just happened to hit the school.
Yeah.
So, but this one is a little bit more serious. There's a mall shooting that happened a few days ago. I'm on CNN right now. It says, as family demands to know why police killed man in Alabama Mall, Hoover PD classifies report he brandished a gun. So EJ Bradford, you said you knew a little bit more about it. Yeah, man.
So what happened was apparently, I don't know if it was an altercation, but dude, he shot some people in the mall in River Chase Galleria. And
EJ?
No. The other guy, some other guy who was still at large.
Okay.
I guess EJ pulled out the gun, his gun, all right, and he was, it was legal. It was a legal firearm, registered. He pulled out the gun, and I don't know what his motive was. I don't know if he was, attempting to confront the shooter or whatever.
Right.
But he got shot. The cop shot him. You know what I mean? And to his death, they killed him. Yeah. So
okay. Yeah, I read about the last part.
Yeah, but the cops, the bad guys, the perpetrators are still at large, and everybody's like, oh, justice for EJ and everything like that. Mm-hmm. And I agree. You know what I'm saying? There should have been more understanding, but what the thing that the question that has come up, which is a legitimate question, is why did he pull out his gun?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't think he was a cop. He was in the military, but why did you? First of all, why do you have a gun in the mall?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Even if it is legal.
I mean, even if it is legal, like who comes to the mall, with a gun, unless you're not looking for trouble,
right?
Like, it's not a dangerous area,
right?
You see what I'm saying? Going to the mall is not like something where
honestly, I didn't even know we had. Is it not Montgomery then? It's who? Birmingham.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we don't even got a fucking mall. Like, what the hell?
We got Eastdale. Somebody got shot there 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, fucking Christ.
Yeah. So yeah,
We're just gonna ruin everything for each other.
Man. You just can't have.
The shooter remains at large. The Hoover police statement said. All departments are cooperating with the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, which is leading the investigation. Hoover police have referred CNN's questions to a ALEA. The shooter has not been identified, nor has the police officer who was working the mall security when he killed Bradford.
Yeah, and I like to say, man, I agree. It was wrong. The wrong person got shot, and it was unfortunate. You know what I mean? And of course, your heart goes out to his family, man. But why you put the gun out, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have just ran with everybody else. You know,
you see the same things like years ago when dudes who like pull off when like the officer is like talking to him and shit.
Yeah, like
in the window is like, why would you do that?
Why are you doing that extra man? Shit like, if you gonna have a gun, like you gonna be. You're gonna be guilty, man. Right. And only thing I could think of was maybe he was a combat veteran and PTSD, or you know what I'm saying. That's the only thing that I could. That's the only justification that I could really see. Man, and I ain't saying it's right. You know what I mean? It's not right, but it's just a big until we know further. Until you know what really happened, you gonna build your own bridges. Right. And that just seemed kind of suspect. You know what I mean? Like I'm all for
and it's fucked up because you don't. Because, like, especially in this situation, and, like, I'm the kind of person, like, be right in the middle, trying to get all the information. Yeah. If I say anything, I'll be like, then you can't really blame the officer because the dude
he saw a gun.
Yeah, he saw the gun.
Man, and he was black. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, you already know.
Yeah. Somebody was already shooting, and then he saw another person with a gun that wasn't an officer.
Yeah, man. So, I mean,
he had to act.
And then two people were already down. Like, they, I mean, I think they died. At least one of them lost their life, maybe both.
Yeah, and they say like the officer didn't issue a warning. Still,
I mean, of course, the situation leaves a lot.
Do you do your job 100% of the time?
No, hell no.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
then our job's not even that serious.
So I mean, and I can understand. Like I say, the situation leaves a lot to be desired, man, as far as how it was handled and. The loss of the young man's life, but at the same time, man, like you got to realize I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm not finna pull this.
Right. And we're starting to get justice, especially recently with that whole that white officer who jumped in that black dude's apartment and shot him dead. She got She got arrested.
What happened to her?
I'm pretty sure she got jail time. Let me see. Super professional podcasting. Woman officer shoots. I'm pretty sure it should just pop up. Shoots.
Yeah.
Bam.
That's the first thing. Like we knew what you was.
Yeah.
We knew it was on your mind, bro.
2018 September. They should have like an update. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Just go to the bottom. So, I'm pretty sure you already noticed the story. It was about a white officer just breaks into a male's apartment complex and kills him. And then this whole story was she was saying that that was her apartment and she thought that he was breaking in. And people had video and stuff like that. Just extra shit. So it was just suspect. But I'm pretty sure she got jail time. It just took a minute, but I'm pretty sure she got jail time now. No. Stop. Please stop. Stop. Fucking cheap ass computer.
Okay. She gonna say what she wanna say.
Proud black woman.
Yeah.
You get through the computer.
You gonna get this black girl magic.
Motherfucker. But I'm pretty sure, she got charged for it. At least from the article, she got fired.
No, man, they just wait that shit out. They just wait that shit out, and you know what I'm saying. And then next thing you know, nothing happens.
Right. Like years later.
Yeah, so. Shit is ridiculous, man.
But what was that? The other one though? Yeah, the Montgomery mall shooting.
Yeah. Eastdale.
There we go. Bam. Seventh thing.
Yeah. Then that's just because you had the Montgomery first.
Oh, 15-year-old. Well, you have to raise your kids, people. 15-year-old charged with an Eastdale Mall shooting. That's like next door to us right now.
Yeah.
Arrest was made in shooting in Eastdale Mall Friday evening. That was back in October. Yeah, it's October. According to Montgomery Police Captain, officers arrested and charged 15-year-old with attempted murder and shooting of an 18-year-old victim. The victim remains in critical stable condition. Investigation. Blah,
Man,
blah, blah.
you remember when we was in school, and then like, well, you're not from here, but when I was younger, man, like, people like we still have violence, but they just fight. You know what I mean? Like it'd be a big old fist fight. You see what I'm saying? And nobody, that wasn't, nobody extracurricular got hurt. That wasn't in the. Yeah,
the worst it was, you get jumped.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then,
the real man sport.
Yeah.
After class beatdown.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, so I don't make it any better, but, it's just.
I mean, you live through it.
Yeah, all the guys shooting and shit.
It's just pussies. That's all it is, man. They spend their mom's allowance on a pistol, then kill the enemies. That's how you do it.
The enemies?
Yeah.
50-year-old, I got enemies.
Yeah, I got enemies.
Oh man, it's just real out here.
Then it's the music again. It's the music. It's really emotional, like really emotional, but it's all about killing and don't disrespect me and all that shit. So everybody got like an ego issue. This generation, they don't know how to like protect themselves mentally. That's a
good way to think about it.
Yeah.
Protecting yourself mentally, man. Like, but it's different, man. Because like when we was in school, you get bullied, that shit would die down, man.
Yeah.
The boy be in your class,
right?
You go to another class, nobody knew what was going on. But nah, man, your whole school know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Social media be everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I grant it's a little. Their bullying is a little bit more powerful than ours, but still, it's not that bad.
I mean, it's not the point where the parents shouldn't. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like our parents taught us how to handle bullies, and they braced us when we came home. You see what I'm saying? Like they whatever happened at school, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of times they would try to offset it in one way or another, even if it was making you go back out there and fight them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But there were, you know what I'm saying? Like there were measures taken. Your parents cared, man. Right. I don't know what changed. Maybe it's just because.
Probably more laws and shit. Like,
crack.
Yeah,
crack.
It's crack. It's just
crack epidemic.
It's just crack.
It's the dope. That's what it was.
It's
the dope took all your parenting skills.
Early 2000 coke.
Yeah. That's what it was, man. I'm just gonna blame crack for everything.
Well, you can't defend itself. Fuck it.
Blame crack. Why you was late today, crack, man? There's a crack epidemic going on,
coke.
Man. Couldn't get here. Crack all in the streets.
It was
bro.
coke in the elevator, man. Press the button and I went to go scratch my nose. I was high for like
crack.
3 hours.
It's crack out in the streets everywhere.
Fucking A.
But nah, man, it's just, the parents and stuff is different. The world is different, man.
I had to wait. Me and Seth, he was here yesterday. He was talking about his kid and how he raised her and all that stuff. I'm like, dude, I gotta wait, man. Like I had like that little snippet of being a stepdad for a little bit. Nah, I can't do it.
That shit is not fun, man.
Not right now.
I be telling everybody like, oh, I want children and stuff like that. I be like, get a dog.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because that you think
right.
It can make your life more fulfilling. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? But you got a greater chance of being forgotten about in old age.
Right.
Like you really do, man. Your kids and stuff. You got more to lose than you do to gain.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, and that's just weird. That's just the truth of it, man. Especially in this economy and shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, fuck that. I love my kids.
Yeah.
I love them to death, man.
How many you got?
2. I love them to death.
Yeah.
But would life be simpler if I didn't have them? I guess that's a real, I guess that's a real fucked up thing to say because,
Hey, you didn't say nothing bad.
Me and my baby mamas would be like, oh, yeah, motherfucker, you would be one to talk you into shit.
You think I would listen to this podcast?
I ain't here that you take care of them. I'm like, okay, shit, send them on money.
Nah, if you're going to use a dog as an example, then yeah, I shouldn't have kids at all because one dog died already in like the last 6 months.
Did you kill it?
No.
How did it die?
No, it had a distemper, which is like some kind of like uncurable thing.
Oh, well, that's not your fault.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, it'd be the same thing with dog, with a kid and shit.
Like, if your kid caught
surprise
cancer,
cancer,
ain't nothing I can do about it.
Fuck.
We just gonna take this in the backyard and shoot
it. See, you do that with a dog. Sir, why did you shoot your kid? He had cancer.
Man. I didn't want him to suffer. I had to put him out of his misery.
He coughed one time. I was like,
yeah. Shit, he probably like stage 6 right now. Like he's past.
Sir, stage 6?
He was past.
Yeah, he was some real shit.
Past the point of no return.
He said his throat was hurting, so I hit him with a hammer.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Look, I tried to find a white off-duty female officer to come shoot him.
Leave him in the house by himself. Yeah. But nah, nobody came. That motherfuckers came late. He started coughing some more.
Yeah. Had to take matters in my own hands.
I panicked. How did we get here?
Crazy.
How the fuck we get here?
Oh, fucking crazy ass comedians.
Yeah, fuck man. Oh shit. Yeah, you got any hobbies besides like comedy, man?
Yeah, man. Like I got a lot of hobbies.
I never knew you was like a personal trainer until like a few months ago.
Yeah. I'm the world's worst personal trainer. I look like I'm training all my clients for a pieing contest.
Man,
that's what I look like.
They got really strong arms.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they got very, very powerful jaw muscles from chewing. So yeah, man. Nah, it's just I don't really fuck with my hobbies anymore, man. Like I used to draw. I'm a real good artist, so I don't do that shit no more. I was an author at one point in time. I write poetry. You
also
pulled
like the sword.
Yeah. It's
that's fucking dumb. Dumbass joke.
It was relevant at the time. Yeah. The callback. You just miss it on the callback though. The callback.
We both were white men who pulled swords out of rocks.
Yeah. So.
What you write about?
I wrote poetry, man. Just
emotional teenager.
Yeah, emo.
Ooh, I did
when these sensitive artist cats who was. You know what I'm saying? Use poetry to try and attract women. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You look back on it. Fucking why?
I was good, man. I got a couple. Like I got one of mine published. And
did you buy a dictionary so you can use more fancy words?
Nah, man. Like I had a thesaurus. That's what it was for me. You know what I mean? Like I knew what they meant. Yeah. I just needed another word for them.
Yeah. So. Opposite words. Yeah.
What else, man? I used to fight, boxing, coaching.
See, I wrestled, but I could never do the fighting thing.
You wrestle, man?
Yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah, that shit was a waste of my life. I got nothing to show for it except slow speech patterns and shit. So that's why I'm not.
Motherfuckers punch.
Yeah, that's why I hate riffing out because I'm slow as fuck and can't never think of a joke off the top of my head. I always got to write my shit out and be funny. So.
Which. A lot of I listen to a lot of like comedians podcasts, like showing and a bunch of the old heads talking about man, you shouldn't write and shit. Like you heard Joey Diaz.
Nah, that what he said?
Yeah, he's like really good storyteller and shit like that. But he's like,
I saw his stand up. I'm a fan.
But he's like, you shouldn't write. You should just say what's on your mind and shit like that.
Man, like I believe you got to be a certain type of person.
Yeah,
you know what I mean to be able to go up there and
like. Not everybody has the Joey Diaz life.
Yeah.
So
he got a lot of shit to pull from.
Yeah.
Everything is so spectacular. All of his stories are so compelling.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shit, don't nobody want to hear about your ass taking a shower and smoking weed on the couch for 3 hours a day.
Hey, fucking half sleeping before you scare yourself. Like, no, nobody want to hear that shit.
Don't nobody want to do that.
That's why I try to change my shit. That's what kind of like took some of my writing away. Because I wanted to change my stuff up. Because most of it is like my life, and most of my life is working.
Yeah.
So like I got a lot of at work jokes, but like I realized I know everybody don't want to hear it. So like I can pull back the honey baked ham shit, but like, nobody want to hear about this shit again.
Does your this is gonna get controversial now? Does your material hit with black people?
Nah,
Funny to black people, because I am so not funny to black people, man. You know what I mean? Like,
from certain black people.
Certain black people.
Yeah, they got, if they came to actually listen to comedy, then yeah. But that's why I got a problem with some of the urban scene that we have now. I'm pretty sure you heard us complaining about it in the chat and shit like that. It's because of like their egos and shit like that, and they think they're funny, but they don't really write jokes. It's because the people that they're trying to make laugh, what they're making them laugh for is just like simple shit.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, I agree, man.
That if I were to write it, I wouldn't be proud of. That's why I wouldn't fucking put it out there.
Well, so. I'm not gonna shit on nobody. I'm not gonna shit on them. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna shit on the comic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shit on the type of. I'm not gonna shit on the type of comedy. It's different types. You know what I'm saying? I had this conversation with somebody else that, you know, just like it's different type of rap music. There's party rap music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And there's hip hop music that you listen to that has a message. You know what I'm saying? So I fall into the latter, man. But I'm a student of the game. Like you know, I think it's a craft. And yeah, you could go out there and, you know what I'm saying, be buffooning and, you know what I'm saying, cooning and shucking and jiving. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I just don't think, you know what I mean? Like, that's not in anymore, man. Yeah. Like, as far as, especially when you see, you know, what's possible, the Chappelle Show and, you know what I mean, things like that, when you see how clever and, you know what I mean, complex you can be. And then, too, man, like, this is one of the very few mediums to where you can say what you want to say about real shit that's going on, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, even if you're not a politician or, you know, part of the 1% or like a CEO or something, you still have influence. Like, this is a way that your ideas still can have influence, man. You know what I'm saying? So, to just squander that being up there, you know what I'm saying? Talking,
someone say, like, you know, you got that uncle.
Yeah, man. You know, the same stories that people have heard over and over and over again. You know what I mean? And I understand, you know, some people, they don't want to think. They just want to release. Right. You know what I mean? They just want to laugh. And that's fine. But, you know, it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, and maybe it's just me hating because I'm not funny to black people. You know what I mean? No, my last show, man, was in a black club. I bombed so hard, dude.
I've been there, man. That's where all this hate come from, anyway.
Yeah.
Because if you was here 3 years ago, I think it was me, Trey, and Brandon. And you know how Brandon is, and Brandon is funny to black people, if in a way. So like, all of us and like a few other people, we in this competition for this guy who currently is on the radio right now. 6 o'clock, whatever, you know. I'll tell you after the show.
Okay.
He had a competition 3 years ago at this place called Club G. It was an open mic competition. It was like after my first year coming, I'm like, I'm gonna do this shit.
Club G's over on Mobile Highway. Mm-hmm. I used to live out there. Dude, I grew up on that side of town.
It was a competition, right? And we were supposed to sell tickets or whatever. And it was a new guy there, and it was a guy called I don't hate him, so that's why I'm gonna say his name, Big Mouth Buddy. I don't hate him for this. So
Big Mouth Buddy.
Yeah, that's his name.
That's his name.
He was part of the competition as well, and I did my jokes. They didn't go well at all, even though I thought they were really good, and they worked 3 nights in a row before.
Yeah.
When they didn't work tonight and it's all black crowd, like, okay, whatever. Brandon went up, he got laughs, but he didn't win. The person who won was Big Mouth Buddy, who danced to Boosie, saying he didn't give a fuck. He was like, he got on stage, Boosie was playing in the background, he was like, man, I don't give a fuck, took his shirt off and shit. It was like, oh, that boy crazy and shit like that. And he won the competition. Yeah. And young me, or young comic me, was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, man.
And it threw my whole writing style off. I'm like, I thought I knew what was funny. Well, at least what kind of was funny.
Yeah, man. And I hate to say black audiences. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it makes it seem like you think, you know what I mean? Like, black people favor comedy that isn't intelligent. And that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know, man. I think it's just the overall environment.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I don't know. I think and then too, like I think it's like the black experience.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like we got so many things that we worry about. You know what I mean? Before we can get to anything like on a higher level of thinking, like you know, before we can worry about politics and shit like that, like we gotta worry about, you know what I mean, how to get the rent paid, or you know, so those types of everyday stories that are really,
and then
you know, that you hear about a lot, man. That's just, you know, I think that's what black people want to hear, and you know, they're familiar with in their experience. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a lot of black people, you know, have the, you know, like you just don't have the room to think about politics and shit like that a lot, you know, on a certain level.
Yeah, and I
you know
understand
when you're from a certain walk of life,
right?
You know what I mean? That's just your environment, and you don't think like that, man. And you know, your comedy reflects that, and I like it to a certain point. You know what I mean? I try to blend the two types together, but you just, you know, a lot when you're outside looking at it. You know what I mean? You don't want to be up there looking like a buffoon.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now, I will say this, like, I'll call her name on this. Tiffany Haddish. I love her success. I'm so happy for her success. You know, I'm glad but she is a buffoon, man. Like she a coon. She be up there, you know what I mean? Like you be up there saying, "Oh, he's so ignorant." This shit is so ignorant. It make black people look bad, man. You know what I'm saying? I be like, man, I just put my head in my hands, man. You know, like I say, I ain't hating on her. She doing her thing, man. But God, damn, like you know, you are the stereotype.
Right.
Of how black people, how people think black women are. You see what I'm saying? Oh my God, that shit.
Being loud,
yeah, man,
sex
and ignorant and shit. Yeah, oh my God, that shit kills me, man. That shit kills me.
Yeah, that's what took me a while to get into like a lot of lady comics. Yeah, the lady comics kind of default to that too, like just sex.
Man, yeah, they have, and I feel bad for that. I kind of feel bad for women comics that they're not, you know what I mean? Like that's what's expected of them, and they're breaking out of it. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of good ones now too.
Yeah, man. Like I love Ali Wong. I love Nikki Glazer.
Yep.
I've
been listening
Sarah
to
Silverman.
Yeah, I've been listening to her show. I Love America. It's on
Sarah
Hulu.
Silverman. Yeah. Samoa show. The newest one that she was on. That's on Netflix. You know what I mean? It was different. You know what I mean? It was good. I like that. She went for an hour and a half, man.
Shit.
She did 90 minutes. Yeah, that shit. Whoa. And then she carried it. You know what I mean? Like she didn't. You know, the whole set was strong. That shit is I couldn't imagine.
Man, shit. And Broad City. I'm kind of late to the party on that show, but Broad City, like two females.
It's on Netflix? I don't even know.
It's on Hulu right now. But
Broad City. I had to check it out. What is it?
It's just like two females. It's like a the story of the week type of show.
Okay.
Yeah. So you got like Hannibal Buress in there as a side character as a dentist.
I like Hannibal Buress though.
Yeah. I try to be someone like him a little bit.
Yeah, man. Hannibal Buress is cool, man. You know, he fucked up Bill Cosby, but you know what I'm saying? He's cool, you know.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah.
Hey,
you gotta send a man to jail for, you know.
Man, he almost dead anyway, so shit, fuck. Goddamn. I keep saying, man, like right now he going to jail. Man, that nigga gonna be dead like in the year. Like he don't give a fuck. He like 80 something. Like,
and it's just, I don't know.
That's why he's acting goofy. Still for last year, even though he was getting prosecuted. He's like, who cares?
Yeah, man, like that shit is wild, though. That shit is wild.
He won. Like, I'm sorry for all the women he actually did rape or whatever, but he won. You waited too long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he still got jail time.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got justice, but at the same time, he still kind of won the war at the end of the day. You're like. You waited like 40 years. Like, come on, let me get it. It's fucked up. I'll say it. It's whatever. It's me.
Man, you know what, bro? You know, you try to, you know, as a comic man, you got to toe the line. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I mean, like, look, don't act like women ain't treacherous. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, come on. Like, don't act. We all know some dude that got trapped with a baby.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Don't act like, oh, you gotta believe him.
I gotta go.
So, and then, I believe you. But at the same time, I'll say I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, I know women. Like,
Right.
I know guys who are caught up with
Look,
women that are scandalous.
Women
man.
are people still.
Yes, thank you.
Women are people. They
yeah,
lie and they
man.
fuck up just like the rest of us.
And I'm not saying, like, if it's legit, I'm for you. That's
Right.
what I'm saying. If it's legit
Yeah.
and it happened,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Of course, fullest extent of the law.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Prosecute this person. But if you around here fucking around, man, and lying and
Right.
shit like that, man, which just stop acting like it doesn't happen.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Just stop acting. We'll stop acting like rape don't happen if y'all stop acting like, you know what I'm saying?
Women don't lie
yeah.
sometimes.
I mean, come on, man. Like,
It's unbelievable.
yeah, women are treacherous, man. Like, people are treacherous.
Yeah.
You
Just
see what I'm saying?
people. Like, let's just
Yeah.
say stop saying women and
Yeah,
men.
let's say
Let's
women.
say people.
People are treacherous,
people
man.
in-
And it don't
in
even
general.
have to be about rape, man. Look
Yeah.
at Casey Anthony.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Killed that
fucked
little
up ass
baby and got off. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Still, is she trying to adopt a baby or something like? It was some news story about her trying to have a baby or adopt a baby. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Man, come on, man.
If y'all dare even give her any scent of a baby near her, like, y'all the problem.
Man.
And like now, like when I tried to bring up this Drake shit, like this is me attempting to like believe women and
Yeah.
shit, like try to help
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And then y'all not like,
Yeah. Yeah, I
not.
want to hear that.
Nah, I'm not expecting y'all to like find him or take him to jail. I just want y'all to fucking realize, hey, this is some creepy shit,
Yeah.
and this is possibility of shit that's happened before, like with William Valderrama, that the foreign dude from that '70s show.
Valderrama. Yeah.
He was dated a lot of young women like Lindsay Lohan and them
When they was underage
yeah,
and shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
So I mean, it's not like if he did anything or not. It's just like this shit's creepy. You should probably fucking say something about it because this is a part of the same fucking problem. You let him do this, he's gonna keep doing it because he's rich. He's bored. That's why we eat really weird food when we got the money.
Yeah,
So
man.
I'm
You
like,
know
come
what I'm
on,
saying?
like-
So, like, don't act like. Let's just call a spade a spade. That's what
Right,
I'm saying.
right.
Let's just be truthful about the situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm glad society is changing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Call them out. Give women the sexual power. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love it to where, we didn't have to approach women. They could come up to us.
Yeah.
They had to come up to us and ask us for our phone number.
But now we got Humble.
Yeah, man.
Bumble.
So,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
that's what it's
man,
called.
like-
You know that app. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the women have to speak to you first. Yeah, I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Take the pressure off me. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I love to be sitting in the club and a woman come up and buy me some drinks, and at the end of the night, I give her the wrong phone number.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, I love that shit. I bet that shit feels delicious. I bet that shit is like, that'll make your whole night.
She take you all the way to her house and you
Yeah.
like change your mind right there. And like, I'm not feeling it.
I'm not
You
feeling this.
fall
And then
asleep.
make her take me home.
Right. In my car, she walk home.
Yeah. Make her take me home. But
get-
yeah, man. So,
I get you an Uber, girl.
Yeah. Can't say it, though. You gonna sleep with my girl? Nah. I don't even know you like that.
She hit the Uber and then it's you. And he's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I'll pay me
Yeah.
take you back home, girl.
Yeah. She done Ubered you. That's great. That's fucking great, bro.
Fucking
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. So, like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
We just gonna be realistic about it. I understand your feelings is in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we just gonna be realistic about it.
Yeah.
Shit, it's a society problem. It's a problem of society. You know, what
And
I
we're getting
mean?
better at it.
Yeah, so
It's like racism. Like, it's still there, but we're better. We're better. Like, I'm able to look. Hey, I'm able to
I
pay.
think it's just shifted.
Yeah, it's shifted,
You know what I mean?
but it's a lot better than it was back in the '60s.
Yeah, that's
Look,
true.
I'm paying my own house and I'm recording on my own mics
Yeah.
and shit like that
Yeah.
about fucking nothing.
Yeah.
So, freedom.
That's it. Ish.
Ish.
Yeah. Freedom ish.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, it's bad that that's the only thing you can come up with.
Hey, that's the thing. I think.
Like, you didn't say voting.
Hey.
You was like, hey, I can make my own
Because then I would have to say I didn't.
Man, hey, bro, that's another one to me, man. Like,
Well, okay. Was this the? I didn't really look into it because I was busy. I was on the cruise too.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Too. So
Could have absentee.
Hmm?
You could have sent an absentee ballot from the ship. Sent a
no
pigeon.
data.
Carrier pigeon. yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Carrier pigeon. Nah, man, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah. Was this the one? This is the one. This is more about state more than I just left it alone. I'm like, whatever. I know it's important. People want to bullshit me about it, but whatever.
Man, here's the thing.
I'll vote for the big one, the main one.
I'll talk about it like this, man, because this is how I feel about it. I voted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, they got to me. You know, because I was notorious for not voting. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the system doesn't change anything, and you know, if voting really changed anything, they wouldn't let us do it, and the whole Facebook meme and thing like that, and you know what? You know, even when they get in there, they're gonna get corrupt because everything around them is corrupt. So you know, you're not gonna get what you want anyway. The shit that you voting for is never gonna happen. And I voted, man. You know what I mean? Like I got, you know, I got hopeful. You know, they put that sense of urgency in me, and I went and voted. You know what I mean? And everything that I voted for lost. Right. Everything that I voted for got voted down. You know what I'm saying? Decisively. Nobody I wanted to win won. You know what I mean? And it just felt like, it just felt like it was. And I understand in the national election, you know, you had a lot more women and a lot more minorities and things like that. But it just seems like, man, we don't have time. Right. You know what I'm saying? We don't have time for things to trickle. You know what I mean? Like, we need shit to change right now. People say, oh, well, it'll be better for your grandkids. But honestly and truly, you don't give a fuck about your grandkids. You're trying to make this shit better for you. Right you see what I'm saying? So right now, man, and you know, and that's what they want. I think they just wait you out. You see what I'm saying? And I never felt such a sense of hopelessness. Yeah. You know what I mean? I felt worse after voting. Like, after the results of the vote came out than if I ever hadn't voted.
You felt like you wasted your time.
Yeah, man. Like, I could have
went to work.
Yes.
Could have made.
I was off, man, but shit.
Could have made an extra $23.
Yeah, you know, I could have done something, man. You know, shit. You know, it was crazy. I get up.
But the waiting thing, that's how I kind of felt about racism. Like, I thought eventually we just wait out for that last generation to just die out, and then it'll just like it'll eventually like kind of balance out.
It'll shift, man. But you know, I'll be gone by then. You see what I'm saying? It won't affect me no more. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? After I'm gone, I don't give a fuck what happens to this country or this planet. You see what I'm saying? I won't be here.
Then we find out we get reincarnated or some shit like that.
Yeah, then that'd be fucked up, man. Then
wake up a caterpillar. Caterpillar.
That'd be better though. Like what if you could wake up and you would be at the top of the food chain but not a human? Like you could be a lion and have female lions get you food every day, and
4 female lions.
Have sex all the time. You know what I mean? That's kind of like how it is, right? It's just human nature, man. Like, it's human nature. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's human nature. Nah, man, but a matriarchal society where women are in charge, like the elephants. Yeah. And other things. What you think about that? Like, that shit scares the shit out of men, man. Like, men can't stand that shit. You know, like, men can't stomach that shit. Because
I don't know. Cause it's weird. I don't know. I don't know how it'd be like. That's the only thing.
It should be great, man. Like, really? Like, you know, you could either stay at home or go to work. You know what I mean? Like, because now,
if it was flipped,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you know?
My ex, like, believe me, I wanted to tell her, I'm like, yo, you know how much work I get done if I was in your position?
Yes.
Goddamn, how much writing I get?
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Whole house be clean, man. I don't care about that shit. I wouldn't dirty it up.
Yeah, damn.
Take care of these kids. Yeah, that's fine. All I'm gonna do is play video games with them all day. I'm damn near a kid myself. You see what I'm saying? So shit.
Take them to school, come home, clean up.
Yeah, you know.
All you want is your pussy ate and some food. I got you, bro.
That's it. I don't want to hear none of that tired shit.
I get bored after a while.
I don't want to hear none of that tired shit. You gonna fuck me when you get home. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I've been around here with these goddamn kids all day playing video games.
So if it's flipped over, would we the ones to get the period now? Like, we get the weird.
I mean, well, biology would be the same, of course, but you know, you can fake a headache though. I don't feel like it. I don't want to eat your pussy. I got a headache.
I got a headache. Your dick don't got a headache.
I'm not a piece of meat.
What are you thinking?
Technically, it is. Technically, it is a piece of meat.
Like, just rolled over in the suction.
Yeah.
My pistol.
You go by me. Just start an argument for no reason. You remember yesterday? Hey, you remember 3 months ago when you let all the ice go out the ice maker? You didn't refill it.
Yeah, you didn't refill the fucking ice. I'm mad about that right now.
Right now, you triggered me right now. I'm serious, man.
That's why my dick not hard. Because my dice wasn't made. Fucking monster.
Shit is great.
Stupid.
Shit, yeah, man. Yeah.
I don't know. I think I get bored. Now, especially now. I mean, I get sleepy really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think any work get done.
Well, you
Wake
know.
up at noon.
Shh, man, look, you could hire somebody. You could hire a male maid, and she better not sleep with him. You take all her money and you divorce her.
Yeah.
Get like the hottest male maid that you can find.
He got one extra pack.
Yeah,
like 9-pack.
Yeah. He got 17 pack. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want you to clean his toilet right here, like 3 hours.
For 3 hours, bent over in this position. Pull your dick out. Pull your dick out when you do it. Scrub it with your dick.
She coming. Take it out.
Yeah.
I'm
show it. Sit down and show her how to dip in the water.
Come out the bathroom. Hey, sir, you ever had that problem where your dick touches the water? No, I haven't. And then she start thinking. I haven't had the problem. He does. Weird, right?
Yeah, man. Set up. Prenup all day, bro. I'm married. Yeah, you want to get married? Hell yeah, I want to get married. Prenup. Shit, I understand that. If you was in women's position, man, you want to get married. Like,
might as well.
You can, like, honestly, the world is your oyster.
Yeah.
If you're a woman and you get married, it's your day. Like, everybody get to look at you walking down the aisle and shit. It's your day.
I'm pretty sure this is like some weird, like, some show I've seen before.
Probably.
Like some Black Mirror type shit. Like,
yeah, probably. So, but it's not a new concept, but it's more relevant now because of, you know what I mean, like how everybody's this hive mind, you know what I mean, and how society is evolving,
right?
You know what I mean. That's where we at. So, and that's the hot thing. That's the hot ticket, man. Right. Gender roles, of course. Yeah. So especially with
especially when it's more than two now.
Yeah. That's what you beat me to it. So so it's relevant now. So.
Right. Fucking A, dude. But shit. It's been a real good episode, dude. Yeah. I like it. Yeah. I'm like, when next time you get on, I know for sure we'll get started right away. But yeah, you want to plug anything? Like anything you're doing?
Nah, man, just an open mic.
Your Twitters, your Instagrams.
I ain't got no Instagram. I got Instagram, but it's just like my life and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no comedy.
You'll follow you on Facebook now?
Yeah, you can follow me on Facebook if you like. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Kyle Minor.
Y'all, everybody who hears this, I feel like, knows me on Facebook anyways.
Right.
You know.
Speaking of which, I'll take a picture. Shit. Yeah, okay. Thanks for listening, everybody. It's a real good episode. It was have fun talking to you, man.
Yeah, man.
Follow me on Instagram at Cousin Broken. And the actual podcast on Instagram, the Whomst podcast, WHOMST. I forgot the name of the actual link, but everything will be in the description. Everything to follow Kyle, and eventually, when he gets something to record and have it on YouTube, he'll be on there too. So shit. Well, all right, this episode 52. I'll see y'all next time. Yeah, I forget. I don't know why I put the number on there anymore. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.